But even though the Ukraine situation will probably dominate the conversations and certainly dominate the headlines, the chances of actually any progress being made in those conversations, of any conclusions being reached or any action being taken, seem pretty remote, don't they?
I don't think that they will make any progress on this issue because for the moment, what we have is the military that is commanding it. So we have seen, and the images are showing the situation in Lysychansk and moving forward to Slavyansk and to Kramatorsk. This is the military situation that is commanding it. For the diplomatic thing, for the ministers of foreign relations, it will probably come after, and unfortunately, after some other casualties, especially civilian casualties.
What do you make of the current status? I mean, you're talking about these the gains and losses that we were just talking about in that package there, and you just mentioned Russia taking some more ground, Ukraine vowing to take it back. There are plenty of conflicting reports consistently that Russia is gaining ground and that at some point it will declare victory for having taken what it wants, which is the east of the country. And on the other hand, we hear the other side of the story, which is, in fact, this is just temporary setback, and what with the US continuing to arm the Ukrainian forces, that a retaliation is possible. Is there any clarity in where we stand in terms of relative positions in this war?
So the only clarity that I see so far is that the Russian side has changed its gears in the past few weeks, especially after the failure that it had in capturing Kyiv and the other big cities. So now they are concentrating on the eastern side and on the southern side, and they are using the attrition war or the grinding effort that is going slowly. And this is what they do. So they are going slowly, and I cannot see how Ukraine can oppose to this without massive aid coming from outside. And the massive aid coming from outside is for the most sophisticated weapons and also for the people. Since we don't have soldiers coming from outside to help the Ukrainian, it will be very hard for them to oppose to this machine, which is coming from the Russian side, which is slow but steady, and they advance day after day. So this is also having a toll on the morale concerning the Ukrainian residents, because they observe day after day that they are losing some parts of the territory.